Hello everybody and welcome to another Friday night stream. How are we doing? I don't know about you all, but I have had a very full week and I'm kind of grateful for some repose. We got a new GPU, we got new protocols, we've got all sorts of cool stuff. My computer now has about 250% as many fans as it used to have built in. And I should let you all know, I'm not much of a hardware buff, so I'm actually kind of surprised I got away with it. Now let's turn the music on for the game. There we go. Now y'all can hear the game under me. And I think that's the last adjustment I have to make before hopping into the main mode. But before I do, let's take a look at the chat. Higgins noticed! And so did Jello. We've got full tracking, folks. It turns out that the GPU on the last computer was struggling pretty hard with keeping up with me. And so when I noticed the frame drop, I began investigating ways to figure it out. And apparently, to talk to you guys in real time, I needed a $300 upgrade. So, yeah. Unrelated, I'll be starting a Patreon soon. No, just kidding. But now that that's done, I'm feeling pretty good. I have been told that this chip is much better for streaming in general, so we should expect less latency, hopefully cleaner sound and picture, and perhaps my favorite feature, I can keep up with you now, and it no longer feels like I'm kind of talking and not quite keeping up with myself. So I am happy you've all noticed, because I hoped you would. I'll be honest, I'm geeking out a little bit about it. But geeking out aside, as you all know, this is supposed to be the final night of Mario Party 4. We have beaten 4 out of the 5 hosts who have come at us with their various levels of shenaniganery. We've defeated Toad, we've defeated Shy Guy, we've defeated Goomba, and of course Boo. That leaves us with just a Koopa Troopa in a Hawaiian shirt, which presumably he managed to fit on under his shell, which I think is an impressive commitment, because that has to be difficult. Now then, stretched out may still happen, but it'll be a little more fluid if it does. Less random, hopefully. So, with that in mind, I can see, yeah, they can, but, I mean, based on the way it's angled above their heads, it doesn't look like it would be all that comfortable. So, if you guys are seeing any technical issues that I may have overlooked in my excitement, now's the time to let me know. Otherwise, we'll jump right in. Well, the fact that Goomba has those clothes, yeah, I don't even want to think too hard about it, frankly. That's a good point, Shiny, and now my head hurts. So, I'm gonna have to think about that. Alright, let's join in. You know, this is actually the first Mario Party where Yoshi got real voice acting. Mario Parties 1 through 3, he just had computer-generated sounds. This computer has like 12 USB ports, and I'm using 11 of them. Alright, today's opponents are Daisy, Waluigi, and Donkey Kong. So 3 different meme lords versus me. This can only end well. This board is a realization of my lifelong dream to build a beautiful tropical resort. I have fallen into the web of what are commonly referred to, I suppose, as YouTube parodies. And they have me getting my syllables mixed up. So that should be fun for everybody. We'll probably jump into Q&A pretty quickly. I had a lot of stuff happen this week, and I'm pretty excited to talk about stuff, and of course to hear from you all. So I also heard you all discussing my evil twin, which... I don't know if you guys want to bring them up. I mean, you've already seen me be creepy enough. But if you're gonna bring them up, don't say I didn't warn you. And I'm coming in last, which is not my favorite position, but I'll deal with it. I love how he says to truly appreciate the island, you'll need 10 coins. Like, no I won't. I need at least 20 to buy the star. And that's the only part of this island I'm going to appreciate. I'm not singing the DK rap. This ain't Splatoon. Alright, Daisy starting off strong with a 1. And DK following up with a 7. Much better. Much stronger roll. And a dinosaur. Alright, well DK is a fan of warp pipes, apparently. I remember there was kind of a Yoshi rap, but it was less lyrical and more scatting and hip-hopping. Like, the original DK rap, that's got, like, set lyrics and everything, whereas the Yoshi rap from Yoshi's Story was more of a bunch of vague sound effects and some deep-voiced dude occasionally going, Yoshi, into the microphone, which was deeply unsettling to anybody who wasn't prepared for it. To be totally fair, she actually didn't have her current voice actress at that time, Tux. Daisy has swapped voice actors several times, just like Peach. Her current voice actress is Deanna Mustard, and Deanna Mustard is, among other things, famous for, lines like, Nintendo! You know, those kinds. And I think she... Okay, well, maybe she was in charge, but at the time she was getting different... Shoot, now I can't remember. But yeah, you're right. Her voice acting for this particular one... Yeah, no. I'm pretty confident that Mario Kart Double Dash, which is where she kind of made her impact, wasn't out yet. So, there's your question. Your last name to be a condiment? Dude, my name's already my name's like halfway to being a food. So, I'm not sure... A song every time I lose coins. Oh, good grief. In this game, you guys will just get a non-stop musical number. Mario Party, the musical featuring Jeloetta. Waluigi here is in sync with me, I see. I gotta give him props for trying. Whereas the rest of the AI doesn't seem to be... I can never figure out why the AI can't synchronize with itself. Like, you'd think if anything knows how to measure button presses, it would be the computer, which has to measure the button presses. The Office musical? Oh, goodness. Goodness, no. So many memes I don't even want to touch. I've already touched enough Office memes in videos I've made. By which I mean more than one. Okay, so that's 3 coins for her. DK's gonna do whatever DK does, which is lose 3 coins. Okay, that's great. The star is right up ahead, so... I mean, getting it shouldn't be too hard if I just, you know, roll well. But at first, it looks like he's gonna... do nothing. Okay, well that was easy enough. And my roll is just short of where it needs to be. Well, that's just obnoxious. Alright, it's everybody versus Donkey Kong, which is fine. Grapefruit? What kind of... how would that even work? How would you name somebody with the name Grapefruit? What's a good last name for a mythical Pokemon? Y'all ever thought about that? Like, if mythical Pokemon have first names, shouldn't they have last names? That's just me thinking out loud, of course. We may not actually win this because the computer's just so bad at this minigame. Oops, I messed it up. Well, now we're definitely losing, so that's awkward. We gotta pick up the pace. The problem is the computer doesn't pick up the pace. It's not something it really does. So, it's kind of a mad scramble here. I think we're winning, but like, just barely. At least I know where the controller belongs. Okay, well, we won, barely. Last names are a human construct. Yeah, that makes sense. Last names are a human I can think of a lot of things that are a human construct. Like the stock market, which went bananas this week. I found out Jeloetta is allergic to a lot more foods. By a lot more foods, I mean Jello found out he's allergic to foods. Which... I'm just further confusing everyone by using a mix of first and third person pronouns. Okay, so DK wants to switch places, which, fine. Weird, but that's fine. Very few humans in the Pokemon world have last names. Yeah, that's probably true, too. Okay, I'm not sure what the point in that move was, but if Waluigi gets a star because of DK's move, I'm going to scream in pain. This is predetermined, by the way. There's actually no, like, choice, chance, whatever. So, there's really... I mean, that's kind of a bogus junction. I can believe that. They seem like the sort of people to have those names. Oh my gosh. Donkey Kong, you literally handed him the star. Why would you do that? I just got trolled by the AI. Lame. Lame. Okay, well now it's over there, so that's fine. I just gotta roll higher than last time, and I can probably get that next star. Oh my gosh. Every time I say I need to roll high, it's like, no. Now Daisy's behind me, so that's a problem, because if she gets a star, I'm gonna really not know what to do. Oh well. Anyways, it's eggs, wheat, milk, and tomatoes. Considering I've been consuming all of those for years, this is a new development in my life. Just like finding out I needed glasses. Huh. Alright, well. This is a weird minigame. It's kind of hard to... I mean, it's hard to strategize, honestly. Okay, so I was wrong. That does not inspire me with confidence, but... we'll hope. We'll try again. Yeah, they're not exciting allergies, but... you know, you can deal with what you gotta deal with. Okay, so that's Daisy. B or X. B or X. What do I do, folks? B or X? Tell me, chat. B or X? Alright, I've got 2 people voting for B. I'm gonna go with B. B it is. Alright, B, come on. Ah, well, you guys were right and wrong. There was no way for you to know that Waluigi was an X. So I lose. It was a good try. Thanks for your attempt anyway, Chad. I appreciate it. Alright, now watch Daisy somehow roll doubles, just out of pure spite. I'm being facetious, but the fact that I'm rolling so weakly is kind of sad. Yeah, we did get the 8. Waluigi and DK have teamed up to troll us for the entire evening. That's their entire commitment. Alright, let's do the Q&A. Let's jump right into it. Oh, look, he got an extra, I think, 10 coins for matching his dice blocks. Yep. And then he walks around in a big circle, generally making everyone's lives slightly worse. You know, like DK does. And now it's Waluigi's turn to pay 5 coins for walking this direction. And we get this little cute hut in the middle. And then he just keeps walking. And he can't buy the star because he doesn't have the money for it. Which, whatever. Pokemon, favorite berry. Oh, the Oran berry, of course. It's quintessential. Everybody likes the Oran berry. It's good for you. It's got good nutrients. It makes you feel a little bit better if you're feeling sick. It's just a really nice fruit all the way around. Oh my gosh. How did I roll a 1? I've had it. We're starting that turn over. I'm sick and tired of rolling just below what I need to every turn. That's ridiculous. There's a point at which that just gets ridiculous. I don't usually save scum, but come on. If we have to start it over, fine, but I'm not putting up with whatever nonsense that dice block was trying to throw at me any longer. Anyway, least favorite character. Kind of depends, I suppose. See, it just starts this turn over. It's not even a dramatic change. But I'm really sick of rolling 1s and 2s. I was one space short of the star, and I got trolled hard for no reason. I'm not doing that twice. Alright, well, Daisy's shooting for the star now, so she's got a lot closer to it. I'm just gonna save scum until I get this next star. I ain't playing this game with the AI anymore. Rage quits? Is that what you call it? Is that what my face shows right now? Deep and abiding levels of rage. I think it's funny DK rolled the exact same number with 2 different dice blocks. Like, that's almost impressive. Alright. Waluigi still can't buy, so he loses his 5. Alabama. I can't do Koopa's voice because Koopa doesn't really make any, like, actual word-based sounds. Alright, I bet he goes up this time just because. Nope. It's down again. Huh, I'm beginning to think that's completely predetermined. Alright, Yoshi, come on. For once, roll something worth beans. Is that gonna be good enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's garbage, but I'll take it. Yeah, here's 5 coins, since you're not even asking. I think it's funny that it implies that you have to pay him. Like, he asks you, but you just pay him anyway. Viewers having their own characters at the bottom of the screen. That would be interesting. I wonder how that would work. The next star is in the exact opposite direction. Good luck getting it. Alright, let's find out which way I end up going. Towards or away from? And the answer is... towards, I think. Yeah, the Lumberry is pretty nice for that reason. The fact that you can just instantaneously gain healing from anything, I like that. I agree, that's a pretty good choice. But I don't know who my favorite or least favorite character would be. That's a bit broad. Because it kind of depends on the franchise. Alright, cycle out the basketballs, and here we go. I always end up being quieter for this because I'm, like, really worried I'll bungle it. Like that. Do I get another one? Nope. Did I win? Barely. Boy, DK was trying. Paper Mario 1000 Year Door where our characters sit in the audience and give supports. I mean, that would be cool. Yoshi's actually pretty decent at basketball, if you take Mario Sports Mix for its word. Of course, Yoshi's good at most sports, if you take Mario Sports Mix for its word. I have considered the possibility of providing, like, some kind of on-screen interactivity for you guys in the chat window, or in the stream window, but I haven't figured out what direction I would want to go with that just yet. Because there's a lot of options, you know? It's a lot of choices. And some of them are really good, and some of them are kind of strange. So I haven't figured out what that would be like. The oldest game I've played? Oh, probably Pong. I don't think I've played a game older than Pong. Just so we're clear, I'm not a huge fan of Pong, but that's because it's, you know, remarkably simple. I didn't dislike it, it's just, you know, old. I think that's possible, Tux. Luigi's improved jump appears to be more a result of his technique than any latent abilities of his own. So the idea that he might have inherited them through observation is not at all hard to believe. A 64 title screen. I'd have to come up with a catchphrase, wouldn't I? Like one of those on-screen catchphrases. Plays a little coin collection sound and then ba-ding. But I don't have much of an iconic accent like Mario. I'm not sure if I'd be able to pull off that same level of vocal charm. Although I have been thinking about doing a video where I just do my best impressions of different, like, video game announcers recently. Just to see, like... Well, that was pointless. What was the point of that roulette? That did nothing. Anyways. I just thought that would be kind of fun to try something like that. That would be terrifying. I mean, maybe it would be both. Well, that's not wrong, Jello, but of course that if I do that, it has to be an everybody. That's what I'll do. The next week, there is no actual videos. It's just me making parodies of other videos all the time. That's all I do. Okay. Daisy, you need to contribute to the team, dear. I always lose this minigame because my teammate accomplishes nothing. Look at this. They've got like 17 fish, and Daisy's over here like, I think I will twiddle my thumbs. Like, catch a fish, lady. But I never liked this minigame anyway, so... That's... Yeah, look at that. They've got 11 fish. We just got 2. Which is more than usual, frankly. Ugh, this minigame. This minigame's garbage. The controls are garbage. The visuals are garbage. The mechanics are garbage. It's all garbage. Ugh, whatever. I give up. You'd pay for it? You know what? I'm just gonna walk in front of DK. No. No. Look at that. They got all the fish. I gave up halfway through. Like, what was even the point? Yeah, DK did do most of the contributing on that one, though. I can't deny that. I think the water in Super Mario Sunshine is probably the best that water graphics got on the GameCube, which is funny because it was, like, launched near the beginning of the console's lifespan. Of course, you all know I can make an endless supply of jokes about the development quality of Super Mario Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine. Okay. Whew. I'm just giving you guys all sorts of material tonight. My opinion on Cuphead is neutral. I've never played it. But I recognize that it's had a pretty impactful... impactful range. A lot of people are playing it, I know that, but that's about where it ends. I don't know what monitored means. But yeah, I haven't played Cuphead. There's a lot of... Look at that, I just went in a big circle. That felt strange, but oh well, I'll work with it. What I'm gonna try to do is win the most minigames, you know, the usual method I go for, and hope that some of those bonus stars kick in. I haven't played Pikmin either. Well, I've played the Nintendo Land watered down version of Pikmin, and I found that pretty enjoyable, so that counts for something, right? Wow! Wow! I can do a better Daisy impression in the early games. You know, in this much darkness, it's actually kind of hard to see my character. Guys, help me out here. There we go. Okay, I was beginning to think that we would run out the timer on that. Minecraft? A lot of people like to play Minecraft, don't they? You know, there's been a few times when I've wondered if maybe I play games that nobody wants to watch. But you all keep showing up, so, I mean... I must be doing something right. Join the darkness. In my best, what Yoshi would sound like if he consistently spoke English voice.
Join the darkness, Miss Daisy.
A horror fan game. No, horror games in general do not appeal to me. I don't love them. Well, Daisy's going off to planet Earth now. Did y'all see the meme that's going around right now about the YouTube algorithm? And how if you use like 27 keywords, you can just spam the game and spam the service into thinking that you need to be promoted? I think that's kind of funny that that's a thing. A Minecraft stream. The only problem is oh. Well. Hey, it's free money. I'll take it. What I was gonna say was, it's a game I have played, Minecraft, but it's been a long time. My problem is, sandbox games tend to overwhelm me. It's the same reason I haven't made any levels in Mario Maker. Okay, so we all gotta try to smash Waluigi's boat and fling it over the side. I mean, it does probably require those two. Yeah, guys, just all get on the same side as me. That's the whole idea here. We just keep hitting this one thing and make Waluigi's life as miserable as possible. Please stop fighting me. Look at this. DK is literally going the opposite direction on purpose. Why? Ugh, this... Do you see this? DK literally lines himself up along opposite me on purpose every time. What a twerp. That's it. There you guys go. You finally heard me lose it. DK is a twerp. I said it, and I meant it. Who deserves what? Now I'm really confused. Oh, there was a YouTube Rewind. It was, put on by a different channel, just independently is all. Okay. DK is here to troll me, and you can't tell me otherwise. Alright, go get the star, Waluigi. You're far closer to it than anybody else. You might as well claim it. Alright. He gets his 20 coins for a star, and there we go. Hey, Ace. Welcome back. 9 is not divisible by 4. But it would be interesting. Well, it's technically like 1. It's divisible, sort of, but not evenly, of course. 10 coins apiece. Well, it's not very much money, but we can all pull it out. And of course he picks the luck-based minigame. They. Noodle bread? That's not a terrible name. 10 is divisible by 5, so thank you for that. Waluigi goes first because he's in first place. But he's safe. And I'm safe. Okay. How about Daisy? Daisy's out. This minigame kinda... It's not a game you want to play for actual competition. Because it's kind of brutal. Like, luck-based minigames are rough, man. They're fun to play if you're just doing it casually, but not when the stakes are actually there. Well, there goes Donkey Kong. Not that I particularly mind if Donkey Kong loses. I've decided to make it my personal mission to ruin him as many ways as I can. But yeah, this minigame makes everybody nervous. I win! Honestly did not expect to win, but I did. And I only had to push one move. Phew. That was completely luck-based. There was no skill. Alright, next question. I'm having a good time. I hope you all are, because I'm feeling kind of energetic tonight. This is actually the most pumped I've felt in a while. Alright, I don't know where I'm going, so let's find out. The Smash fan base is angry? What did they do this time? Are they mad at me? Wow, I have not gone up. It's the same direction every time. That's kind of wild. But hey, it brought me to the star. So, you know, I can't complain about that. The bizarrest thing I can think of? I don't know, guys. I'm not sure what... Wow, all the stars are just popping up in the same general area. Unfortunately, I've just triggered Bowser, so that could be a problem. What does that entail? It entails... Koopa Kid. He'll probably just take money. Yep. Steals 20 coins, and... That's it. Okay. The GameStop stock. Ah, yes, that's an interesting one. To answer your question, Tux, Yoshis come out of their eggs with shoes because it's an occupation. They all learn the art of cobbling before they even make their first step into the world. That is my official explanation. The GameStop stock is kind of amusing. My favorite thing about Jeloetta is that it is all around a classy looking design and happens to be a powerhouse if trained properly. Not that I would like to prop myself up, but if I was on your team in a battle, I'd like to think I'd be a pretty good support member, if nothing else. And, I mean, I've seen some of your drawings, Beeg. They are a little on the strange side. Which, you know, I don't mean in a negative light, but... Alright. See, this game is hard, because the TV screen is real dark here. So, I actually can't see what I'm doing. Like that. I actually really cannot see what I'm doing. I should be able to, especially with the AI, like, on the same team as me. But I struggle a lot with this minigame. I've always struggled with this minigame, but I especially struggle with it now. Whoa, 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 Daisy! Daisy, gosh, not that much. Oh my goodness. Whew, we won! Yeah, Yoshis are just a unique species. Why do you think they get so upset when they lose their shoes? You've all seen that video. I was in the pink pose. Yeah, don't apologize. It's fine. I don't mind humor. If you had a Jeloetta... Alright, chat. If you had a Jeloetta on your team, what moves would you want it to know? That's a good question, don't y'all think? What would your ideal Jeloetta know? Well, congratulations, Daisy. You're the first person to go up. And the very first thing she does is launch another battle minigame. Don't worry, I'll give them back. Probably. Alright, everybody pay up 20 coins. And she picked the other bug-catching net minigame. I like this one a lot more. You don't know Jeloetta's moveset. That's fair. Y'all haven't seen me use relics on, but one day I will, and then it's over for the scrubs, I'll tell ya. I'm dangerous as a fighting type. That's a lie. I'm, like, not dangerous at all, but... Okay, could y'all stop hanging out right in my space? I feel like I'm not doing so hot this time. Okay, that's better. This is one of those mini games that you gotta, like, sort of figure out where your depth is, and it's not the easiest to do. Just because of the nature of the camera. But if you, like, learn where the shadows are, it's not so bad. See what I mean? I think I did okay. We'll find out in a moment. Relic Song. If it was any move, you'd pick 3 Meloettas. One that knows Fire Pledge, one that knows Water Pledge, and the one that knows Grass Pledge. Another one that has Hyper Voice, Quiver Dance. You got some good moves in there. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't just win. I decimated them. Good. Good, 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 good. What's my favorite series to create? Well, probably Mario. A lot of you guys don't know this, but I started a lot of my creative writing Mario fanfic, actually. I had a whole website for it. I wanted to create a whole community, an online community that people could join and interact with me and interact with each other. And as it turns out, having your own website is a little expensive when nobody shows up to it. And so while it was fun while it lasted, I eventually moved on to standard web blogging, which proved to be a lot cheaper and also, frankly, a good deal more successful. And then after that, I turned my attention to more screenwriting-related material and what I do now, which is YouTube with you guys. So I used to write a lot of Mario-based fiction. I tried to be very in character, which meant that Mario didn't have any actual dialogue. We just got to hear things from his perspective, like what he was thinking, but he very rarely said anything outside of his like actual catchphrases. Let me tell you something, writing around that is not that easy. It can be done, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. Oh, that was the star! Now I'm going the wrong way. Ugh, blast it. Well, now I gotta try again. Oh well. I think probably my favorite story was the one where... I think my favorite story that I wrote was probably the one that... Oh gosh, which one was it? Yeah, it was the one where, Basically, Bowser ends up calling for help because some major storm happens, and he doesn't want anyone to know that he, like, actually tried to help the good guys out, because, you know, it doesn't go with his reputation. And so I always thought that was a reasonably interesting choice. I think the worst one I wrote was definitely a crossover material, and it wasn't because it was like the worst crossover material. I've done much better stuff since, so. Okay, this is not amazing, so. Wow, for a second I thought Waluigi was gonna be like stuck on top of me. You know, it's kind of weird that Waluigi's blocking me in, but I guess it kind of works. Yeah, this seems to really be throwing the computer off, so maybe we should just keep doing it. Or maybe I just jinxed myself. Ah, shoot. Well, Waluigi won. Or Waluigi lost. It's okay, though, because I managed to keep in there, so we're gonna win. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Mario... The reason I made Mario like that was not just because I wanted to keep it canonical, but because he strikes me as a sort of person who is actually deeply introspective and just doesn't say very much because he doesn't feel that there's much need to. Luigi talks a lot in Paper Mario. Well, yeah, Luigi's the younger brother, and he's the one that doesn't shut up, ever. And I appreciate that, because without him, there would be a lot of exposition I could never work out, so there we go. Do you think Daisy wins the prize? And the answer is no. But no, I don't write the kinds of fictional material you may have been thinking of. Super Paper Mario is not a game I've played, but I'd like to eventually. I still have to finish beating the 1,000-Year Door, which I really don't have personality for. Or really don't have the patience for right now. Oh, come on. He called Bowser on... why? Why? That was just spiteful. It's a Bowser Revolution, which means I lose a bunch of my money. That's kind of disrespectful, but whatever. I played Paper Mario on the N64, and that continues to be my favorite RPG. And I know it's an incredibly basic one, but I just enjoyed it. It felt really charming. 1,000 Year Door is not bad, but it has way too much backtracking in it. Too much drawing, and your brain is mush. Yeah, I get that sentiment. I get that sentiment, Higgins. Daz. Who's Daz? Is that another person on YouTube? Oh, DK gets nothing. He gets bupkis. As he deserves. DK always deserves bupkis. You know what's funny? They could have gotten you the GameCube one and you could have played it on the Wii anyway. Unless, of course, you had a Wii Mini, so that would have been a different chain of thoughts. But I'm actually playing GameCube on a Wii right now, so it's kind of funny to be making that comparison. Okay, he's going this way. And then he's gonna miss Boo entirely and end up spinning his self to another location. Whoomp. Spiritomb. That's an interesting choice. Okay. This junction mechanic is kind of challenging because you really have no way to control where you're going to go. So you can do all the planning in the world and it ends up not mattering. Like, the star was down, but I have to go up and there's nothing I can do about it. $10 coins. Well, it's not a lot, but it counts. And I get to pick the minigame. Well, I feel confident I could win either one of these. We'll just play this one again because I know I can. Yeah, fairy types are brutal. So what do you guys think? How do I look at 60 frames per second? A lot cleaner? A lot... More premium. It's a more premium stream. I read a statistic that apparently YouTube has a very slow month, and that month happens to be January. I did not know that. But if it's true, that's interesting to me, because you'd think that January would be a good month for people to watch entertainment, but I guess not. Maybe they watch other things. But after all the Christmas specials, I feel like I'd want to watch something a little different. Straw poll here. Has anybody ever re-watched any of the videos I've done? Like, did you ever find any of them worth watching more than once? Poison and Steel. Yeah, Fairy is weak to Poison and Steel, but I like them. Makes sense. My New Year's resolution is to spend less time on YouTube. Mario Maker and Nuzlocke. So, good to know, good to know. I mostly ask because, you know, some people will go back and watch the same video over and over, but I sometimes wonder if that makes sense if you're, you know, most of what you do happens to be playing video games, you know? But I was also just genuinely curious. So thank you guys for that feedback. I was wondering. Changing the subject entirely, have y'all thought about the fact that January is almost over? Because I don't know about you, but I'm flabbergasted at that fact. Like, when did that happen? Shake, dog, fry, shake. Shake, dog, fry, shake. Shake, dog, fry, shake. Shake, dog, fry, shake. Shake, dog. Okay, or Waluigi could just do all the work, that's fine. Cone, dog, shake. Fry, cone, dog, shake. Fry, cone. Fry, cone, dog, shake. Fry, cone, dog, shake. Okay, they won that round. Fine. Cone, burger, cone burger. Cone burger, cone burger. There we go. Good job, Waluigi. Burger, shake, burger, dog. Shake, burger, dog. Shake, burger, dog. Shake, burger, dog. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We win! Alright. Saturday's gonna be the best day forever? Wait a minute. Why do you think that? What food? Now I'm oh, the food that's right here on screen? I don't know, guys. To me, it never looked very attractive. I don't know, but I feel like fast food from the Mushroom Kingdom would not be that good. Wow, we're already at the last 5 turns. That happened pretty fast. Oh. Maybe DK will win. Congratulations, Higgins. That's cool. Well, DK doesn't win, so there we go. Let's peruse our players' positions. That is the most goofball way. Yeah, of course DK's in dead last. He's a stinking troll. Donkey Kong, being in dead stinking last, is going to hit the wheel box to make things nuts. And every red space has just become a chance time space, which is utterly terrifying. I don't know what a Red Bull tastes like. I've never had one. What is a I'm barbecued. What now? What does that even mean? I don't know what that means, Jello. That's terrifying. Well, he's still gonna hit Daisy. And if he's really good, he'll hit me too, which I feel is what he's trying to do, since DK's made it his whole goal to ruin my day. Yep, there we go. He hit me anyway. What a stinker. What a punk. Thoughts on religion? Well, I try not to talk about it too much on streams, but that's mostly because it's a pretty hot topic for a lot of people. But yes, in case you all are wondering, I do subscribe to a certain belief system. And I'm happy to talk about it on a Discord or whatever, but I don't usually consider doing it here. Tim. I feel like I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. I get nothing. Oh well. Yeah, I don't really drink much in the way of energy drinks, so I don't have much perspective on that. Book Squirm. Ah, alright, well, photo finish is fine. Everybody likes photo finish, right? Is Tim that, like, Pokemon style MMO that hasn't actually gone live, but is going to? Is that the one? Because I heard about that, and I was interested, but I wasn't sure if it's what I'm thinking about. Alright, well this one's easy enough. Ah! I'm probably overthinking this drastically. There we go, that's better. Much better. Yeah, I've heard of it. I'd like to play it eventually. When it comes out, maybe I'll do a stream on it. I still have a bit of Nexamon to play, though. Have you ever wondered if a tourist stumbled and accidentally went into one of the paintings in Peach's castle? I don't think I've ever wondered that specifically, but I have myself personally considered what an experience it would be to try it myself. I mean, it sounds kind of fun, doesn't it? It will step into a whole other world through teleportation. Teleportation. I think that'd be kind of neat. I think that would be fun. But that's partially because I have a travel bug and I always want to be tried new places. That's just kind of how I jive. Wouldn't it be funny if she actually, like, won something this time? I mean, I'm hoping she doesn't, because I don't really want the computer to succeed, but, you know, it can happen. You go to explore an art gallery and suddenly you're in the middle of Bomb Battlefield. This could be problematic. Alright, well, there's Koopa Kid again. And he took 30 coins from everybody out of sheer spite. Thanks, Daisy. Thanks a lot. I always assumed that one of Bowser's, like, artists must have been involved, but in retrospect, that doesn't make a ton of sense. So I really don't know. Well, take care, Ace. Safe travels. Many fine journeys to you. And Waluigi is also going up. This junction is really fond of this one area. Have you noticed that? Another L. No win there. Too bad. Oh, well, not a very exciting roll, but I'll take it. Next question. Hit me up with more. This is fun. It's the fish one again! Yay! Everybody likes the fish one, right? Isn't that how that works? Waluigi that's just his neutral expression. He always looks like he's ready to commit an act of violence. It's just kind of how he vibes. Okay. We need to pick it up a little bit, boys. Okay. Or you could just fail. That works fine. You gotta really know where the buttons are on this controller. Phew! Your battery died at 11%? That's rough. Your, my favorite music genre? That's a tough one. But if I had to come up with one, I'd say I probably like electronic music the most. I mean, I listen to a lot of video game soundtracks. If Thanos wanted his plan to work, why didn't half the population he snapped away include all of the Avengers? Because they had something that even his gauntlet could not surpass. Tux, you underestimate the sheer power of plot armor. And besides, they only wanted to preserve like half the cast so they wouldn't have to pay for as many of them for as long. This is a pretty fancy looking hotel at this point. RNG. they had good RNG. Shiny, the way you spelled that makes me think of something different than regular plot armor. Cause now I'm thinking plot amour. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Remember when Mario sang that song in that teaching typing game? That was trippy. Okay, so we've traded places. And I'm back here all dizzy, as if going 2 spaces back made a difference to me in the slightest. That's funny. Hey Nora, welcome to the chat! You're just in time to watch the last 5 turns of this. Well, we're ending the last 5 turns of this, I mean. That's weird, I didn't get charged, I wonder why. Well, now I'm on a team with Daisy. In the Team Treasure Trek minigame. Fun stuff. Batteries? What batteries? Find the question mark blocks and then find each other. It's a pretty easy set of instructions, but it can be harder to execute in real life. Alright, let's do this. Oh, sorry, well, I had to hear that. Okay, it's kind of a race against the clock now. Ah, crud. I'm not doing so well. I got totally confused and turned around there. Oops. Good to see you too, Nora. Good to see you too. Yeah, you guys win. Alright. I guess I can't be too salty about it, right? I mean, I can, but it's probably not reasonable of me to be. It's kind of scary how Waluigi currently has more coins. What do I think of the future of movie franchises after superhero films finally die out? Well, the way I see it, the whole superhero film franchise trend has unfortunately created an unfortunate precedent. And I know I said unfortunate twice, but bear with me. Where there's really no way to put it other than Hollywood will continue to churn out the same monotonous garbage for as long as they think people will show up to watch it. And while a lot of people have a deep and abiding love for the Avengers films, and I have no desire whatsoever to rain on their parade, the fact is that movies like that are preventing other movies that really, really deserve to be made from getting made. And I am unfortunately not super optimistic. I think there will always be good cinema, but it'll probably continue to be buried under hot garbage. And I really don't know if, you know, really don't know if there's any other way we can expect that to go for a while. I'd like to think we can expect Hollywood to do better, but the historical track record has leaned in a different direction. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely agree with you on that one, Tux. The whole idea of making fun of people who are into pop culture, like, it's ridiculous. Well, why would you want DK to speed up? We want him to fail. Alright, well, DK got 1 coin, but technically he lost more than he gained, so I'm okay with it. I got everybody else's money, so thanks for that. I feel like DK might actually get this last star, but it kind of depends on how high he can roll. There's like a whole chunk of the board I feel like we never actually got to see. I admit to my shame, Beeg, that I've written stories with characters a little bit like that. Not exactly on purpose, but it has happened. Huh, well there's the star. Who knows, on my next turn maybe I can claim it. The Great Deflate. We've played this one, so this is pretty consistent. One of the fallacies, I think, in Mario Party is that all of these characters apparently weigh the same. Like, there's no way Daisy, DK, and Yoshi all weigh the same. I just have a hard time buying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way her pounding power should be the same as Yoshi's. He's literally he's like a beast of burden, and she's a princess who's got anime-style proportions, so there's no way. And yet, somehow. Yoshi's definitely got the most heft to his overall frame. They shrink him down significantly in Mario Party, but in most other games, he's actually fairly tall compared to the cast. Last turn! Daisy is gonna land on Bowser again, which inspires me with all kinds of joy. Let me just tell you. That's a lie, by the way. And she still doesn't get anything. DK is also pretty heavy, but I think that's mostly because of the fact he's, you know, kind of a King Kong XP. Daisy's here to stab the thing with her shoe. So he steals 20 coins. Well, 5 really, and then leaves. So Daisy ends the game stone cold broke. DK lands on another battle minigame. How many battle minigames have we had? Goodness gracious, we've had a ton of them, it feels like. And he picked the tracing minigame. This one's actually kind of fun. Hard, but fun. Big, you have a point there. DK can probably punch a planet apart. Well, I could have drawn that a little bit less sloppily, but oh well. I don't know how I did there, but I don't feel like I could have. I don't feel like that was my best work. And the winner is still me somehow. I'm not complaining. I'll take my money now, please. Nice. Oh goodness, Higgins, that's rough. Well, hopefully you're able to get that resolved. I mean, I thought it was pretty bad, but the game seemed to think otherwise, so, you know. I guess I can't gripe too much. 55 coins, and nobody ever landed on any of those happening spaces. This is a weird board. Goodness. It's a strange one. It's a strange, strange board. Hi. If I roll higher than a 1, I get another star. Okay, I really expected to roll a 1 based on my previous track record. I'm not gonna lie. That's a star. Cell phones have their own attitude problems, don't they? I mean, there's really no other way to put that. Well, the next star is over there. Nobody's gonna get it, of course, but that's where it is. And nobody landed on a single chance time space despite the entire board being covered in them at the end of the game. If I had Cannon Jello powers, what Mario character would I not want to fight? Well, I wouldn't be in the mood to deal with the Shadow Queen. First of all, she's a ghost. And psychic types and ghost types historically just don't get along super well. But also, she's, you know, really, really evil. And tends to, you know, specialize in possessing princesses and killing space aliens and generally just making everyone's life miserable. So I wouldn't want to deal with her if I could avoid it. Okay, boys, I need some support here. She's just trolling me now. Look at this. Yeah, take that. Oh goodness, that's rough. Yeah, I had my phone replaced when I started my newer job. So it's been kind of a different experience. But I have used a few third-party chargers on it, and it's always a weaker experience. I don't know why, but it is. Alright, so I have the most stars right now. The number of coins goes to me as well, so that's good. Mimi is bad, but I've never actually encountered her full range, and she's bad. She's very bad. Minigame star, that's probably... Wait a minute, it's 2 different people? How did Waluigi get the same number of... Wow, it's the first time the computer's tied for the coin or minigame star. The coin one, though, that's definitely me. I managed to hold on to my dough. Oh, goodness. Well, Mimi is pretty terrifying. Oh dear, Higgins. That's awkward. And it's Waluigi again. Whew, this is actually a fairly close battle. But, not so close that I didn't still win. Daisy will finish in dead last, DK in third, Waluigi in second, and that puts me on the front of the dice block. Ta-da! I think it's funny that you do the voice acting and the character doesn't even, like, budge. Alright, well that makes me the party star for the 6th consecutive board. Wait. No, not 6th. 5th. Doy. Either way, I win. Now we get to see what kind of weird minigame it throws at us. But first, look at that, guys. 110 coins in minigames. He never had as many coins as I did, but he earned the same number. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy to me. And also, so many Bowser spaces, Daisy. Like, don't you have somewhere else to be? She's practically begging Bowser to kidnap her. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Alright, let's save and see what comes next, because I have a feeling the journey is not quite over. So we jump off this little pedestal. All these guys vanish. Here's the present. Of course, he's going to make me fight him in a minigame because he's a punk. Called it. Well, Isael, that's unfortunate. I guess your nephew is fond of exact verbiage. We must now face off in a careening Koopa's duel. Yeah, let's hear the rules. Maneuver the shells into the holes on the panel. Only one shell will fit into each hole. If you clear all 3 panels before I do, then you win. Okay. That seems easy enough. Okay, that's one for me. This might actually be the first minigame that doesn't have janky collision or generally garbage mechanics. I mean, as far as the host minigames go, anyway. Whoa. I gotta say, that was a little more sensitive than I thought it would be. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, the Koopa's behind me, so unless he just nails his first one, I should be fine. Okay, look at that, guys. I won Koopa's minigame on the first go. I don't think that's happened with any of the others yet. But yeah, this minigame was so much better. Ouch. Alright, let's see what Yoshi gets. You guys know I live for drama. And the winner of this is a weird nesting doll. Cool. Got a nesting doll, folks. Neat. We put that in the little house here. And, of course, we save again. Now what? Now you've received presents from everyone. But hang on, there's actually one more. Oh. Boy, talk about crashing a party. You guys know I had to make that pun once. At least once. This is what you get for that stupid minigame you made me play, Toad. Now I've got all of your presents. If you want them back, you have to come to my party. And Yoshi's like, I need that Matryoshka, so I'm gonna fight you for it. And he just shoves me off screen. F in the chat for Toad. Ah, well. He survived. Anywho, that puts us at Bowser's Gnarly Party. You guys may notice that all of the decorations overhead have changed. So that's fun. Alright. And the box is creepy and everything. That's great. I love how they use the word gnarly. Like, it's right in the middle of the time period where that word stopped being cool. So, look at this course. This is kind of a strange looking one. You're starting in the middle, it looks like. No, you're not. And we're up against Mario, still Daisy, and Waluigi. I built this board to celebrate Bowser's greatness. You'll love it or I'll tell on you. Yep, that's a threat. Alright, this time I'm third. I give Mario permission to go first. Waluigi is second. That puts me third, and Daisy is last. 10 coins to all of you, but I'm sure I'll get them back. Don't you just love this host? He's definitely not snarky or anything. Think you're ready to face me? Here's a first star. Good luck getting there. Oh goodness, that is an interesting looking star. If you don't have 20 coins, don't bother. And here's Bowser. Everybody hurry up and get him. I feel like I don't want to run into him, but that's just me thinking out loud. Alright, well I don't know much about this board, so here's hoping. It certainly looks interesting, I'll give it that. Ah, jeez. Well, it's not a great way to start, but I'll work with it. Yeah, that's a fair question. Everybody here has got like the same birthday, and nobody seems to question that. Although, if you take Yoshi's Island material as canonical, technically, they were all born around the same day. So that's something for you all to think about. Okay, so this is the minigame where I go around and try to ruin their day by exploding the bouncy ball that they're, for some reason, all sitting inside, which is kind of strange. But this whole minigame is kind of strange, so, you know. Okay, that's one. I need to... That's what I should do. I should start jumping around to throw them off more. Yeah, see? That was all. I should have just been jumping from the beginning. Alright, let's do more Q&A, folks. Keep it coming. I'm back on top now. Let's hope I can stay there. Did I hatch from an egg like other Pokemon? Mythical Pokemon have a different creation process. So there's your answer to that one. VeggieTales? Yeah, that's a fair analogy. Yeah, Yoshi's, Yoshi had a hard time. Yoshi had a hard time keeping track of all those kids. But there's your answer, Shiny. Yes, there is no egg involved in the creation of a Jeloetta. Would I consider myself a VTuber? Well, if VTuber means virtual YouTuber, and only that, then I guess so. Have I ever waltzed with potatoes? Well, that's not addressed to me, but the answer is no. But I'll let you know if that changes. I guess I should at least see if there's anything worth buying. It doesn't look like there's anything in here I really want. What's on the map? So the star is this way. You need a mini mushroom just to even think about getting it. But I might get a mini mushroom. I'm not gonna buy it. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me later. Do I have... What's my favorite fictional food? I think my favorite fictional food might be, I think my favorite fictional food might be, the... Oh, what's it called? It's that bread that the, No. No, actually, that's not it. Shoo, there's a couple of them that could actually be good. But I'm gonna say that my favorite fictional food for right now, because I can't think of all of them, I think my favorite fictional food right now is probably that bread that the elves eat in Lord of the Rings. I can't remember its official name, unfortunately. So, obviously, I don't, you know, care about it as much as I should. Yes, Shiny, I can. And if you guys want, next time, I'll show you what I look like suspended in space. Floating around in virtual space, that's how I roll. Unusual pet peeves or irrational fears. Limbo spread, there it is. I mostly remember it for Sean Astin's delivery, when he sarcastically tells Elijah Wood that they have far more of it than any reasonable living creature could ever need. This is a strange minigame. See what I mean? This is like Splatoon beta. But I think I'm winning. Big emphasis on I think. It's kind of hard to tell. But I think I'm winning. I feel pretty confident I am. What character would I like to play in Mario Party besides Yoshi? Well, it would have to be Mario. Okay, so I creamed him. Good to know. It'd have to be Mario if I didn't play as Yoshi. Although, there was a point in which I was willing to play as Toad in Mario Party 7, so... You know, that's consideration. Mario Odyssey may not be... Well, that's a hard question to answer, because every... Why would you use the warp pipe now? We're all right next to each other! Pringus Madingus, you're standing on the same space! Oy vey. I have not played Terraria. Okay, the mini Mega Hammer, it's coming. He's using it on Daisy. She's gonna be big on her next turn. Okay. Yes, I know, Pringus Madingus is actually an existing YouTube channel. And I did not actually intend to name drop them. I think Mario Odyssey is a great, fantastic, excellent game. Would I call it the best 3D Mario game? I think for what it does, yes. It's hard to say that it definitively is, only because they all have different reasons for being really good. Well, except Mario Sunshine, which is a mediocre attempt at best. But that's just my own personal opinion. But in general, I think Odyssey certainly is the most polished and has the widest scope. But the Super Mario Galaxy games are so good that it's hard for me to write them off as not being among the best all the same. Like, those games are timeless. More questions. I hope you all, by the way, had a good week. I didn't hear much feedback from any of you about what kind of week you had. Do I enjoy watching speedruns? I don't really watch them. I used to watch some Mario 64 speedruns, but these days I don't really bother. Okay, Waluigi, stop opposing me. You're supposed to stand on this side. I don't get why they do this. It's like they don't understand that you gotta push the shell all in one direction. Like, that's how this works. Well, we're gonna lose because the computer is incompetent. But that's fine. They actively fight me for that one. A Q&A for us. Alright, sure. Yeah, okay, that's true. Hey, okay, so basically everybody had a great week. Or a weak week. A not great week. A lousy week. However you want to say it, this week was weak. That's fair. Alright, sure, I'll do a Q&A. Alright, chat. If you could select my typing, what would you pick? And why? Don't worry, the next question won't be all about me, I promise. And yes, I do recall that happening to you, Higgins, and I'm very glad that it healed. Because that was really unfortunate. This is a weird board, but I think I'm gonna get a star. Big emphasis on I think. Wow, look at that roll. Psychic and water. Psychic and normal. Just normal and psychic. Just normal. You can interpret that question either way, Tux. It goes both ways. Considering, Higgins, that you, you know, kind of gave me my face, I have to say that, your translation is particularly interesting for me to think about. Okay, well, my roll was garbage, but I just needed to go through here, so it's okay. The star will hopefully be available on my next turn. Alright, next question, chat. What is a food that everybody likes that you personally can't stand? Like a food that everyone loves and you're just like, this is gross. There's no reason for anybody to be eating this stuff. I love how Koopa Kid is like the host of the minigames too. That's cute. Apples. Mayonnaise. Okay, I agree with you on mayonnaise, Jello. Mayonnaise is vile. There's no reason. There's no reason for it to be like that. Like, it's just bad. It's just bad. I think I'm gonna win. I think. Yeah, I won by a lot. Macaroni. Cheddar cheese. Also mayonnaise. Yeah, mayonnaise is just gross. No, Nora, mayonnaise isn't mayonnaise is just a bust, but it's definitely not an instrument. It is true, Jello. Maybe Jello, are you perchance Are you perchance familiar with my evil twin? Yeah, it is always somehow damp. That shredded lettuce on Taco Bell is it does feel kind of like yesterday's produce. I agree with you. I love how Mario does this whole like, I'm not sure about this. And then speed runs across it like, yeah, let's just do it really fast. Alright, that was a good question. Let's see, what's the next one? What is the strangest cartoon, either a series or an individual, that you've ever watched? For me, I think one of the strangest ones might be An American Tale, if only because that film was produced by Spielberg and looks like it had a budget of half of Animaniacs, and I've never understood that. Oh dear. Well, if my evil twin has been in the chat all this time, I gotta say, they're a lot more chill than I thought they would be. Just saying. Yeah, okay, Happy Tree Friends is kind of a disturbing series in general, so I could see how that would definitely qualify. Blood. Okay, Tux, those words in that order don't even sound like something that should happen, so I can definitely see how that would be on your list. Pickle and Peanut. I feel like I've heard of it, but never watched it. The old-time Pokemon cartoon with Mimikyu and Scrafty. I don't know that name. I don't know the name of that, but it sounds intriguing. Oh, this minigame's fun. I know not everybody in the chat has offered up their opinions. Let's hear some more. Hey, I need that. Hey, stop. Oh, geesh. Well, I lost. Who won? Oh, Daisy did. Well, good for you, Daisy. Tomato in the Mirror. Never heard of it. I mean, I think anime can count. I thought Adventure Time kind of started off as just a really bizarre cartoon. Wasn't Courage on Nickelodeon? I feel like Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon are both like... They have this weird mix of, wow, that's pretty good, and why is that even a thing? So everybody's been shrunk for this turn, which is fine. Oh dear. Oh, well. Blew him back to start. And then he lands on Bowser. That's just rude. Puella Magi Madoka Magica, which is Sailor Moon, but with super dark, slight horror vibes. Oh, Courage was Cartoon Network. Why did I think it was... Why did I think that was... Nickelodeon? I don't know. Cartoon Network used to be king of cartoons. Well, to be fair, it was kind of in the name. You would think that it would be good at that. Bowser used flamethrower. Bowser used flamethrower. It's super effective. Well, that bridge is definitely gonna break. You guys want to? Let's see. Here's the next. Okay, let's do another question. Next question is, what is your favorite thing to do on the internet besides YouTube? If YouTube is even your favorite thing. It may not be, but what's your favorite thing to do online? Alright, this one's easy enough. Oh goodness. Okay, this should be easy enough. Emphasis on should be. Okay. This is kind of rough here. But I think we're doing okay. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh heck. Oh freak. Oh gosh. Oh gasp. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh me. Oh. Flippity dippity. Well, Mario won a lot of coins. Alright, so it's a cursed question. How is it a cursed question? I just asked what you guys like to do online. I like to chat with my best friends and write stories. That's the majority of what I do. And then, of course, there's this. This is my other favorite thing to do online. So there you go. See how weird 8 to 10-year-olds are? That seems fair. Okay. Mario, I just gotta ask, why would you do that twice? Why would you intentionally launch Bowser? Why would you do that? So Mario loses coins. And then that's it. That was a pointless turn. There was no reason to do that. That was just nonsense. That was just straight up nonsense. I'm seeing a pattern with your iPad, Beeg. So he got a Sparky sticker, which, good for him. Don't really feel like that does much, but it does something, so I guess There must be some justification for wanting to have it. Can't imagine what it is, though. This is one of those boards where it's really hard to control your actual motion, so I gotta be kind of careful there. Okay, why did you buy a Sparky sticker too? Why do you both want one? What do you guys know that I don't? Another question? If you could be anywhere right now, where would you be? Like anywhere. Anywhere you could possibly think of. I'm not buying a sparkly stickler. Sparkly stickler? Really? Sparkly stickler. Sparky sticker. I'm not buying a Sparky sticker. Guys, a little help here. Okay. Could you guys make at least a conscious effort to aim at him, please? Thank you. The anywhere does not necessarily have to be real. No. No, you can come up with a fictional location. That's fine. Anywhere that's not Kentucky, Rio, you'd stay put. Okay, all fair answers. What else do you guys got for me? Whew. The Pokemon world. Lithuanian citizenry. See, I knew if I asked these kinds of creative questions, I'd end up with answers like these. Okay, so there's Bowser again. And he loses 1 coin for walking past him. That felt pointless. Udon City, Lavender Town. Alright, that works. Alright, so he used the Sparky sticker right away, which... whatever. Still don't quite get that, but... whatever floats his boat. Rio or the Pokemon world. I see the Pokemon world as a popular choice for many of you. Alright, I'm gonna see if there's anything worth buying here. Sure. Ghost trainer artist. That's not a bad sounding occupation, honestly. I'd go for that job. Well, if I wasn't already, you know, a mythical Pokemon. Pokemon Dungeon World. Well, if you want to live in the Pokemon Dungeon World, Tux, I can arrange that. Where do you guys think I'm streaming to you from? Y'all don't think I'm occupying the same planet as you all, do you? Why do you think my internet is so slow? Okay, that felt pointless. All those numbers. The minigame is the path one again, which should be easy enough to win. Let's just put it this way, Nora. For me, every video game is an import. And that's the real reason the algorithm hates me. It can't monetize an alternate dimension. Although I'm sure they're trying. Oops. Oh, that was a little clumsy of me. Here's hoping I can still win, but that was pretty bad. Okay, I think yep, I'm still good. How am I familiar with it? Hey, like I said, I've got an internet connection. I can learn a lot of things about worlds that are foreign to me. I'm gonna leave you all to think about the continued logistics of what it must take for me to communicate with you. It's a fun question. Okay, so with that minigame out of the way, let's move straight to the next one. I took the W on that minigame, so I got a lot of extra coins for it, which is great. And this is one where you just gotta button mash, so I think I can win this one without too much trouble. Yeah. Alternate L and R as soon as it hits start. A Wi-Fi router. Thanks, Beeg. You figured it out. I've uploaded myself into the internet. I'm also a psychic type, so, you know, I've got that whole extra power thing going on. Oh, I wonder if I'll beat my record. Nope, no I will not. I will come in at exactly 11 seconds. Would I ever consider playing dragons and dungeons? I know, it's not said like that, but I figured at least one of you would correct me. I wouldn't mind playing it. I don't know if I could play it on stream, but if I could, I probably would give it a try. It seems like a game that would be fun for that kind of thing. There we go. I don't even know how to play the game, really, so I'd be basically your perfect dungeon master. Tonight on Jeloetta. The real questions... Oh. Well, I lose 10 coins. That's unfortunate. Tonight on Jeloetta, are you watching... Are you watching a real construct or an imaginary one? What version of the world? Perfect dungeon master without knowing the rules? Of course! Hey, I don't know if I told you guys this, but the whole reason I've been streaming all this time is because I didn't know that my computer wasn't supposed to be capable of streaming. I am the winner of the award for achievements in ignorance. Favorite Animal Crossing villager is Audi, but it used to be Daisy. Well, I'm sorry you're so close-minded about it, Nora. Travel all this way to talk to you people, and you say I'd be a lousy dungeon master. Now my feelings are hurt. How could you do this to me? This is a fun minigame, but like, why does the flame look like that? Real talk. Okay, Daisy. Part of cornering the dude means actually cornering him. Like, that's how this works. He's just trolling us now with those long legs of his. Guys? Ah, well, Waluigi wins. Welcome to Earth. I'll do my best. Horrifying, not lousy, I'm sorry. Worse than bad. Let's see. I think I can come up with at least one more question for y'all. What is your favorite way to drink water? Me, I like mine carbonated. Okay, so everybody's tiny for this turn, which is fine. I can live with that, I think. I like how I mentioned carbonated water and the response is just yes. Almost freezing cold and chugged? Goodness gracious. Well, that roll was garbage. The star's ahead of me if I can just get there in time. Orange, okay, but if you're drinking water, though, that's the question. Salt water? And she gets a free star. Well, okay. Daisy got a free star. Free star for Daisy. Stars in the chat for Daisy. I'm not sure how salt water is something you like drinking, but that sounds vaguely scary to me. Avalanche. Okay, last time we played this minigame, I didn't do very well, so I gotta kind of remind myself. Water while being rich and famous. Water with sprinkled chlorine. Goodness. These are some pretty horrendous choices. I'm beginning to be sorry I asked. Okay, I gotta be more careful this time, and it would be nice if the Joker squad would stop hanging out right on top of me. The way the camera does this makes it kind of awkward to determine where I'm going, but I won by a long shot that time, so I was a lot more careful. Pool water doesn't taste... Okay. You know what? That's it. No more questions for you people. You start asking me questions now. There is too much of a good thing, and we just had it. 5 turns left. First place, Yoshi. Second, Daisy. Third, Waluigi. Dead last, Mario. Wasn't that just stinking great? But don't get cocky. You could all get roasted at any time. Now let's spin that last 5 turns roulette. Today's victim, or guest, is Mario. Good grief. Stars are free. Not that any of you deserve it. Well, he's real pleasant to talk to, don't you think? If I could hug any fictional character, who would it be? Yoshi. Naturally. Who wouldn't want to hug a Yoshi? That would be like a great hug. Who would not want to hug a Yoshi? There is something incredibly huggable about Yoshi. I don't even care that he doesn't look that soft. He's just... I will hug a Yoshi any day of the week. Another Sparky sticker. Why do you guys think they're spending money on those? I still haven't figured that out. I don't know who Ruby Rose is, so those are my thoughts on that, Jello. At this rate, I'm never going to get to the star. This guy's real pleasant. Oh, she won something. It's a super mini mushroom. What's that for, Beeg? What did I say? A Waddle Dee. I guess a Waddle Dee would be reasonably huggable. Yes, Book Squirm. I love this minigame. Have you been interested in any fandoms but too afraid of the people or how people will judge me to try it? I don't know. Maybe. To be honest, I don't... My range of interests has always been kind of oddly specific. Like, I liked video games, but I mostly liked Mario games. I like... Okay, could you all not hang out right next to me? Look at them. They're literally shoving each other. What am I even witnessing here? That was like the exact opposite of common courtesy. Hey. Waluigi, boy. You guys. Y'all want to get off my case? I'll get back to the rest of your questions after I finish not dying. There we go. Ruby Rose is a little Red Riding Reaper who has a gun. Okay, wow, I just got all kinds of confused. Are there any characters that I can be in a match? What character do you mean, Eli? What do you mean by that? I don't even... The chat officially has me confused. What is going on? If he rolls me, I'm gonna be sad. He rolled me. Of course he did. Bummer. Well, I'm not gonna get the star because, as usual, I can't roll worth a dime. Free star for Mario. Fine then. I guess that was a pretty good play. I mean, I'm a little bummed out, but you know. I can't really be that salty about it, right? A big hamster, a fish, and an owl. Yeah, those all seem like reasonable choices. I think the extra lightning on the end is just, like, added amusing. Okay, so Waluigi has decided to make it his life goal to zap me again. Any Mario character. Oh, you mean if I were to get in a battle? If I were to get in a battle, I think I would be reasonably well equipped to handle a majority of them. I think the Shadow Queen would definitely be one that gave me pause. And Tasma, too. But usually it'd have to be like a boss to really make me concerned. Most of the Mario villains don't strike me as anything to be overly concerned about. How's that for an answer? Okay, so Daisy's going with her Super Mini Mushroom. I'm not sure what her plan is, but it'll be interesting. Her plan is to roll a 5. Fascinating. I don't know. Kamek is a reasonably persistent boss character. He doesn't do he doesn't do much of the fighting himself, but he does do a pretty good job with spell casting. Even if his biggest, most popular spell is Lorge. All the same. Okay. This is a fun minigame. Let's see if I can get this right. Y'all get to hear the loud click of the L and R button in my game. Did y'all hear that Sonic the Hedgehog's voice actor just changed? We don't know who the new one's gonna be, but the old one just announced his intention to quit. Or maybe he was let go, I don't know. I thought Roger Craig Smith made a pretty good Sonic, so I'm actually kind of sad to see him go. But I think I'm in a minority for feeling that. Ah, I came close to my record. I haven't played Super Princess Peach, so I don't know too much about the Hammer Brothers there. But yeah, I think it's interesting. He's voiced the character for a decade, like longer than anybody else. So it's actually kind of strange. I mean, he even voiced him in Super Mario. He even voiced him in Wreck-It Ralph. So he's gonna be forever associated with the character because he's been a part of Sonic's history for about a third of Sonic's history. To be honest with you, Eli, the way the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise works, I don't think anything can kill it. It's kind of like a cockroach. It'll keep coming back no matter what you hit it with. Sonic has survived voice actor changes before, and while the Sonic fanbase may have a reputation for being hard to please, there is no doubt in my mind that they will always come out in support of their favorite Blue Blur. That's kind of a given. I'm just rolling the same numbers over and over. Alright, I'm gonna visit Waluigi. Hopefully that's not a bad thing. I guess I'm also visiting Mario. Now we're all hanging out in the same spot. You know, I actually have seen cockroaches in Mexico, and I gotta say, when they're alive, they're not quite as gross as the reputation might lead one to believe. I mean, I'm not saying that I would go and adopt one as a pet, but you know. Well, here we go again, another battle minigame. Let's do 30 coins from everybody. Wow. Most of us don't even have that much money, so that's fine. And she picked the luck minigame. Drat. Well, here's hoping we can pull through. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. At least I'm last. Who knows? Maybe they'll all fail before I even play. Okay, well, Daisy's safe. Mario is also safe. Okay. Waluigi is safe. I have a bad feeling about this. Of course, I'm the first one out. Oh well. Not much I could have done about that, so, you know, just gotta grin and bear it. Shadow Siren music. Yeah, there we go. I think I can sort of hum along with this tune. I love how they all got another round of safe, like, as if I even want to watch this. Like, guys, just end the minigame already. It's a computer, I'm not even playing anymore. Oh. Luck minigames, bluck. Wah, wah, wah. So what do you guys think? Now that I appear in 60 FPS, am I easier to follow along? Well, Daisy wins the minigame. Good for her, since she contributed like nothing to it. It's the effect of that new GPU and all those new fans. Woohoo! What happened with the Smash trailer? I haven't been paying attention to Smash for a while now, so. Aside from the Nuzlocke, I haven't really noticed anything. So Daisy gets a bunch of coins. Good for her. Whatever. Oh, well. Yeah, Mario. Mario has to be abused because Sakurai kind of hates that series. I'm just saying, I really think Sakurai genuinely doesn't like Mario that much. Because he hasn't given the characters a lot of love, aside from, you know, Luigi. And I know Peach and Daisy get their, you know, reputation and all that, but I just mean that their designs have not changed much since they were all introduced. AXBYBA. RXBXAB. AXARYB. BXYLBX. LRXBAY. ALBAYX. ARBABY. LXAYAB. Well, that was easy. It's a lot easier to win that minigame when I'm flying solo. Yeah, it's kind of obnoxious at this point. Like, pick somebody else to pick on, dude. You've got a cast of 70 characters, and you're licensed to use all of them, so come up with a better strategy. To be totally fair, it may not be him. A lot of people blame him for everything they don't like about the series, and I don't think that's fair. Because, for one thing, he's the director and producer, which means he can't do everything. So being hard on him for no reason is a little bit rough, I think. Also, I'm real new to the Smash series, so I can't even pretend to be an expert on it. I just know that sometimes I feel like some of the marketing is a little bit blech. Well, I can't kill Link. He's the hero of time. He's only allowed to die He's only allowed to die in the lore off screen, so that Ganon can take over and he can come back and beat him up again. That's the only way this is allowed to happen. Well, the Sephiroth trailer was intentionally dark. I mean, that series is dark. That game is dark. And that villain, I don't know a ton about Sephiroth, but even I know he's no joke. Well, he wasn't actually stabbed. They just made it look like he was. He wasn't actually stabbed, though. They snagged his overalls and hung him there. You know, it was meant to be a callback, but Mario did survive. He survived. He looked surprised that he survived, but he survived. Probably because I'm sure Sakurai would have loved to have actually stabbed Mario through the neck, but Nintendo's marketing department probably said, bruh. They're like, okay, there's a limit to how much of this you're allowed to pull, dude. I like it better when these guys drive the boat. Well, usually. Because they're pretty good at reading my motions, and so you get a lot of coins. They're also a lot smoother because they can kind of better determine the collision than I can. So basically, it's just easier when the computer's driving the boat. I mean, look at us go. We got a lot of coins in that minigame. It's true, Mario does have a lot of ability to return to the fray. He's got a lot of continues up his sleeve. Mario's immortality has all been practically demonstrated, so that's definitely worth considering. Alright, Mario's throwing out his mushroom! Mushroom! Remember, that's one of Toadette's taunts in Mario Party, and I think it's funny. Mushroom! Just scream that at you, and you're like, are you okay? Alright, so he's gonna pass the star. I wonder if there's any way I could conceivably get to it. Big, it was a facsimile. He didn't actually get stabbed. Yeah, there's no actual way to kill Mario. Alright, well, Waluigi gets a star now. Lucky for him. The next star is kind of off in the void. And there's Bowser. Bowser's vibing. Beep bop bop ba da beep bop. Well, since I can't get the star, because the star is the other direction, I'm gonna use my Mega Mushroom, and we'll get a moment of Godzilla. Tux, I always assumed Master Hand was kind of meant to be Sakurai's self-insert. I mean, after all, within the range of the game, it's considered the creative imagination, the life force, if you will, behind the series. I can't think of a more appropriate analogy, honestly. Yeah, Luigi also got shanked, but that's just... They really enjoy those tropes. I think Super Mario Party is a good game. It's a little bare bones compared to, like, some of its early predecessors. But it's a pretty solid title overall. I give it points for that. Well, hey, she's already won once, dude. You want to play that game? Okay. Well, yeah, Master Hand is the kid playing with the toys, but I still think that's Sakurai. Luigi doesn't deserve most of the abuse he gets from all of Nintendo's marketing departments. Like, they all like that way too much, and it's kind of overkill. I actually have one of the Year of Luigi pins. I was one of the people who won one when they did that back in 2013. It was very surprising to me. Baby Rosalina. Yeah, I have some thoughts about that, but that's just... We'll save that for another time in another place. Okay, that went pretty well. Get ready! Go! Okay. We're doing pretty good so far. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. I missed that one. Okay, now Waluigi got it. This minigame is going longer than we anticipated. There we go. Ongoing theory that Master Hand is Sakurai's love for the franchise and his playful side, and Crazy Hand is the embodiment of his crippling pain working for the franchise. Wyatt is incredibly dark, but honestly, he seems like the sort of person who would be extra enough to do that. You gotta admire the man's dedication to his work. I think he gets a lot more flack than he deserves from the fans. Number of stars. Everybody got one. Everybody, literally. So that's fine. I mean, sometimes a giant floating hand is just a giant floating hand, just as virtual Jeloetta is a virtual Meloetta. I got more coins than everyone, so I got that at least. Now let's see about those bonus stars. Minigame star is probably me. Okay, that's good. Would have been a little awkward if that ended up being somebody else by accident. Next is coins. That should also be me. And then we'll get the happening star, but it won't matter because I've won 2 out of 3 of them, so there's no way to beat me anymore. Nobody ever landed on a happening space. Nobody wins. So here are the final results. I actually don't remember who had what, so I know I'm first, but that's about it. Let's find out. Ta-da! We're on a roll tonight, folks. I win! I didn't even end up seeing Bowser. I love how the box still explodes into confetti. Like, yes, the Dark Bowser box still explodes into confetti. Birthday dance. Okay, we're done. That's funny, it still has all the regular hosts at the end screen. Just gives you guys a 10-hour recording of me doing this. Yeah, it's true. Bowser was a very polite host aside from the squashing the original hosts, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Let's save and see what happens next. Hey Yoshi, not bad. I'll give back your presents if you can defeat me in a minigame. I'm sure somebody in marketing decided to blame that on Luigi specifically. Alright, so now we're in this dark aura zone. You gullible fool. And they both want to join in. Well, yeah, I have to... It's hopeless, but do your best anyway. Yeah, come on. We already knew I had to fight you. Hey, look, guys, it's Super Mario Galaxy. So it looks like it's an obstacle course. Which is fine, I can work with that. Okay, that's only round 1. I know there's gonna be more to it. Can you solve the riddle of this room? And don't try to move the puzzle pieces with a ground pound. Okay, well, that was rude, but it wasn't very hard to beat. No clown car for you. Ah, and there's the big man himself. Sort of. See, I've actually never played this part, guys, so this is new. This is only... Oh! Okay, I need to talk less and do more. Shoot. I need to preserve these lives, I feel like. Because I know Bowser's gonna fight me near the end. Oh, more slidey puzzles. 2 more years until the next year, Luigi. A box led us to a box. You won't be getting these presents. Yeah, it's a fair question, Tux. It's a fair question. Okay, so I gotta make a Bowser puzzle, which doesn't sound like it should be that hard. Whoa. Did not expect that. Okay, but this isn't a very difficult puzzle to solve, even by my standards. And I'm honestly not that good at sliding puzzles, so... How many stages do you guys think this boss fight is, anyway? Now I'll bury you. Prepare to meet your doom. Dude, it's just a birthday party. Okay. Got it. Don't let him catch me. Whoa! Okay, well, I guess I missed him. That's... The good news is he doesn't seem to be particularly hard to trap. Okay. Alright, we just gotta do that a few more times. I can't see. Can't see. Whew. Don't like that. Whoa! Fire boomerang? Alright. Seems reasonable. Oh! And it hurts me too. Well, that would have been nice to know. But I still have more hearts than he does. I think I can win this. If I just keep hitting the same couple of switches, it seems to work. Because he keeps getting caught in the same general area. Okay, just one more. Come on, come on, come on, Yoshi. For celebrants everywhere, hang in there. Ah! Yoshi, dang it, get over the switch. Ah, come on. That just felt lame. Come on, come on, come on, walk into it. Whew. Oh my gosh. Do you guys think I actually won this? To be fair, he put the switches in there for me to beat him. Dude, I wouldn't have even had a chance, but you put the switches that I needed to beat you in. Dropped it or accidentally left it behind. He didn't take your other presents. Just like admits, yeah, okay, he didn't actually steal in the first place. He just wanted to pretend to. Well, that's awfully sweet. And it explodes in my face. It is a Bowser lamp. Well, you know. It would be one of those. I mean, it works, right? We'll add a Bowser lamp to the present room. Let's save. Again. We get to hear more from Bowser. Happy birthday. I'm like happy and stuff. Ah, Bowser. Got presents from everybody, except there's one more! Who wants to congratulate you? Can you guess who? There's someone else. Lights out. Well, that gave me chills. What an adorable way to end the story mode. They did a whole custom cutscene for it and everything. That felt good. Oh, look, we get the credits actually show us, like, what happened to make the prologue happen. Alright, confirmed. Boo is the best artist. Shy Guy and Koopa apparently have a lot more upper body strength than either of us would have anticipated. Well, at least for a moment. And then it grew gigantic and threatened to throw everybody off into the void. I love how Shy Guy's like, I think I'm going to fall and crash and burn here. Goomba's just, he's like, it's not the first time I've fallen on my head. And we get all these tickets bursting out of this certificate. I love how it's implied that the hosts had no idea what was going on either. So they're just like, we'll just be the hosts of this thing because... And of course Lakitu's here to deliver the invitation because it's Lakitu and he always delivers the mail. This is adorable. I can't believe they did like a full motion cutscene at the end of a Mario Party. This might be the only Mario Party that has like that kind of thing. I mean, there are other games with Mario Parties with cutscenes, but that just felt different. Look at this. I got a music programmers list separate from the music creators list. Sound effects, sound programmers. This is great. I like this lore. Guys, I've never actually beaten Mario Party 4 story mode, so this is new to me. And look at that, they've already got their outfits. Everybody's like, Shy Guy, why are you T-posing? And then they decided to invite everybody else to that same party. This is an adorable, adorable ending to this game. This is one of my favorite credits sequences for a Mario Party ever. My favorite Mario Party is probably Mario Party 2. Not because it's the best one, but because it's the one that introduced me to video games as a whole. And I don't play much in the way of the handhelds, but I do have Mario Party Top 100 for the 2DS. And then the star shows up, it's like, hey, I sent this giant cube. You should add me to the middle of it. And then y'all should host a whole party. That's what you should do. Executive producer Satoru Iwata and Hiroshi Kudo. There's the Dolby Surround logo. Which, you know, always gets thrown in for some reason. It's like, hey, Shy Guy, you gotta get up here too, man. Is there an ending cutscene image? Copyrights of everything is reserved to Nintendo and Hudson Soft. You know. One more cutscene. Huh. The end. Wow. That felt really good. That felt really good. What a conclusion. I did not see that ending coming. I actually did not expect that. Yes, let's save. And it takes us right back to the title screen. Well, now that I know the lore for this Mario Party, I have a great deal more appreciation for it. I already kind of liked it, but I didn't know that it was so charming. I guess that's what they were supposed to be. I wonder if anybody actually, like, hosted them properly. Well, everybody, I think that's a great note to end the night on, don't you? I mean, we beat the story mode. We saw the cutscene. We've discovered the lore. What a great way to party. Woo! Well, yeah. I think that'll do it, guys. Thanks for taking the time to chill out with me on a Friday night. I think it's pretty cool that we, had a good party. We got the new equipment, so everything ran smoother, and overall it was just a really good time. And I look forward to seeing more adventures in the future. I gotta figure out what the next stream will be like. If you enjoyed yourselves, make the YouTube algorithm happy, validate me, leave a comment or something. But I had a great time hanging out with y'all, and I really look forward to the next one. In the meantime, I wish you all the best, and I will see you guys in a week, if not sooner. Take care, everybody. And, you know, the drill. Ciao for now.